On May 30th, 1969, Susan Davis and Elizabeth Perry were expected home at about mid-morning at the home of Susan's parents, Wesley Davis and Marjorie Davis, in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. When the girls didn't appear at about mid-afternoon, the Davises started contacting friends and associates to see if anyone had heard from the girls, but they had not. Later that evening, obviously, they grew more concerned, and Mr. Davis said at about 2 a.m. he grew panicky. The following morning, he contacted Mr. Perry in Minnesota, where Elizabeth was from. He flew down to be with Mr. Davis. Together, they rented a helicopter in Ocean City to fly over the area where the girls were last seen, to think maybe that the convertible had careened off the side of the road and that the girls were somehow in danger or incapacitated. That didn't turn up anything. They contacted the boarding house where the girls had stayed and didn't learn anything either, other than the girls had left on Memorial Day morning at approximately 4:30 a.m. and no one had heard anything since. It wasn't until Monday afternoon, June 2nd, at about 8:30 a.m. When Louis Sturr, of course, was the same trooper who 3 days earlier had mistakenly assumed that Susan's car was abandoned when he saw it on the side of the road, the blue 1966 Chevrolet Impala convertible, and had it towed to Blazer's garage. What happened next was the state police, after Trooper Sturr reported the car and put two and two together as not only missing but belonging to Susan Davis, the state police called a massive manhunt. The hunt included members of both the New Jersey State Police and local highway workers. They went on a hands and knees grid search, and early Monday afternoon, only about 15 minutes into the search, Woody Fonts, a local maintenance worker, about 200 feet in from the side of the Parkway, stumbled upon the bodies of Susan Davis and Elizabeth Perry. His reaction was it was the most traumatic thing he had ever seen, and he actually lost his voice for 2 weeks after when he saw what had happened.